gets a call from his manager or the team manager, and it's Marlon Wayans telling the manager, hey, he can join the team, but he has to come stay with me for a week. So that's why Cam ends up going to him for a week. And it feels like Cam is like, I'm going to do everything I can so I can make this team because it's my only opportunity because...
Wait, the movie takes place, like all the trailer shit takes place in a week?
Yes.
That's crazy.
Yes. And that was another gripe with the movie because they count in days. So each day is a different lesson.
Okay. So that whole, like, what you see in the trailer, like the field with the ball being thrown and the ball being thrown at the person's face?
Yeah.
That's all day one?
I think that was day 2.
Damn.
Day 1 was like the fun day. Like, I'm just, I'm just kind of like softening them up.
Yeah, and that was some Sundays and McDonald's.
And that was my issue with the movie because I felt like it wasn't enough of that. It wasn't enough of the seducing factor of the devil character. Like, I don't know if you ever seen The Devil's Advocate with Keanu Reeves and Al Pacino.
Yeah.
Al Pacino basically plays a devil character, but the whole movie he's likable. Like he's kind of being like
every movie where there's a devil character, because I immediately thought about Ghost Rider, and it's always like persuasion.
Yeah.
Let me make you think that I'm your friend.
And it wasn't a lot of that. He did. Marlon Wayans did that for the first day, and then like
turned up the dial.
Kind of midway through the first day, he kind of like starts saying shit, and you're like I would have left already. Like, what the fuck is going on? So I didn't like that. Based off that, that part is there wasn't no seduction factor. It was kind of like, I'm gonna be nice to you right now, and then as soon as that's over, I'm gonna be a dick to you, and I'm gonna be a dick to you for the rest of the time. And then the whole movie, this dude is like, since he got hit in the head, he's seeing shit. So when he got hit in the head with the slammer, he's like seeing shit, and those are the jump scares in the movie. Like random shit that doesn't make any fucking sense. Like he's walking down the hallway, and then he looks. And there's a football on the ground, and then he looks up, and then there's a bag over his head, and there's people taking pictures of him, and there's like little scenes of that throughout the movie that make no sense to anything, and it's a waste of time. So the execution of the movie was bad because I felt like they took a lot of their time focusing on what it looked like visually, but not any time focusing on making sure that the
story works.
Exactly.
But so visually, it does look
visually, it's beautiful. The way it's shot is beautiful. The colors are vibrant. The acting is pretty good. Marlon Wayans is kind of difficult at some points to believe as like kind of a
Wait, so that's something I really want to ask you about, because you were kind of excited about Marlon Wayans being in this role.
Yes,
because we're so used to him being in the comedy role. So that's
when he was being nice. The very small amount of time that he was being nice, he was really good
because you could fun.
Exactly, because you could tell that there was a little something extra with the fun,
a level of genuineness. Yeah.
But as soon as he started trying to be intimidating and like the big bully, I'm like, come on, bro. He wasn't believable in that aspect. Yeah. Like,
nigga, I watched you win the debate award. Shut up.
Like we grew up with this nigga like fucking being Smokey or not Smokey. What's his name in Scary Movie? Do you know?
I was gonna say Bozo the Clown.
Bozo. This nigga. That's a Simpsons reference, right?
No, in Living
That's
Color.
his brother.
Keenan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say? Oh yeah, when he was being like intimidating, it wasn't believable to me. It was just kind of like, okay, nigga, like And then they tried to. I'm not trying to shit on nobody, but you could tell how they shot him sometimes with shirtless scenes that they were trying to hide stuff. But I mean, he's he
didn't have the Will Smith I Am Legend body.
No, definitely not. He's a little thick, but he's an older dude.
A little thick is crazy.
He's a little thick. But I felt like and I think I hated the movie a lot more because I saw it could have been way better.
Yeah.
And that's my spiel on him. I give it a 4 out of 10.
So that's the same score that Brandon gave Fantastic Four 1.
Yeah, which is insane. That's a way better. Fantastic Four is a way better movie.
The 2015 joint?
Yes.
Either he's giving a higher score, or you're giving a low score. What are we going with?
The 2015 Fantastic Four was ass.
You're talking about Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, that shit was ass.
Yeah, that shit was ass. What did I give it? I didn't give it that high either. I think I gave it the same.
That shit was trash. Like that's probably one of the worst Marvel movies to ever come out.
ChatGPT though.
But thing is, I saw Marlon post. He posted something about like the critics. He's like, oh, they said white chicks wasn't good, and White Chicks became a classic.
Cool classic.
I'm like, this may be the case for him, but I'm like, right now, not looking good.
And this is not his first serious role. I never saw Requiem for a Dream, but I heard that he's a little bit more dramatic in that because he's a drug addict.
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, I can't watch Requiem for a Dream again because of the impact that it has, and it's a long movie. He was like, I can watch this movie over and over again. And I think the only reason he said that is because the movie's short. It's only an hour and 30 minutes. It's a short movie. So he's funny because he knows that movie's ass, but he has to play the game and what's his name? Cam was good. He was believable. If you get a chance, watch his episode in Atlanta. I think it's White Wigga, Dark Wigga, something like that. He's amazing in that. You about to say something?
It doesn't say what you gave it, but it says I gave it a 2. Brandon gave it a 3 or a 4.
If you gave it a 3 or 4, I'll give it a 3. Hold me in the middle.
Yeah, enjoying his ass.
No, that movie's really bad. And the casting is terrible. When you actually look back at it, all those niggas were not supposed to be.
Bro,
maybe Sue Storm was okay.
Why the fuck was Johnny and Sue not blood related?
Yeah, they were step brothers.
Oh,
Step
it says, this is what ChatGPT said. Deuce didn't even bother giving Fantastic Four a real score. He straight up called it unwatchable and said he wouldn't rate it at all because it wasn't worth it.
That's crazy. That's funny.
So, do you think like Marlon carried what's his name? Tyreek?
No.
Yeah, that's what I want to know. Who carried that movie?
I think Cam carried that movie.
Oh, Cam.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And he's really the only standout. Like it was weird because his whole thing was family first, but his family was insane, but he was a dick to his family the whole time. And then once he gets there, he's not allowed to call them. So he calls in one time, like sneaking on the phone, and that was it.
He's in nothing.
Who, Tyreek? Yeah,
he was in Atlanta.
That was it.
What was his role in Atlanta?
That was a good one. So okay, all right, real quick, and then we're gonna go into Peacemaker.
All right.
So his episode in Atlanta was about this school. Basically has this fundraiser. Kevin Samuels visit. It's a fundraiser for black students.
Samuels.
Yeah, Kevin Samuels comes to visit.
Rest in peace, King.
Rest in peace. He comes to visit to give. It's like a reparations, but he's paying for black kids to go to college. But you have to audition. You can't just be like, I'm black and whatever. You got to come in there and kind of prove that you're black. So Tyreek, obviously he's a passer. For those who don't know, that's a mixed guy who looks white. He's a passer.
Albinos, got it.
No, not exactly.
No.
So he comes in there, and obviously Kevin Samuels fucking roasts him and is like, "No, you can't fucking.
Yeah.
You look white as hell. Like you got white friends, you probably got a white girlfriend. Like you're not gonna get this scholarship." So he basically comes up with the plan to burn the school down.
Wait, what?
Like, yeah, it gets weird. He comes up, he's like, all right, so fuck Kevin Samuels, I'm just gonna burn the goddamn school down. He builds this flamethrower, he goes to the school. Before he starts burning shit down, there's another nigga there, an actual nigga burning shit down because he was mad that he got denied. So the whole episode ends with Cam or Tyreek stepping into his blackness. So at first, he kind of plays kind of a white guy, and then at the end of the episode, he full on nigga.
You know,
just combing his hair, all that shit.
Is that not a white moment though? You know
I
what?
ain't giving no credit to Cam or Tyreek. I ain't giving no credit to Kevin Samuels. No, Donald Glover / Childish Gambino at his best.
Yeah, it's
all
a
right?
genius. Yeah. That episode's one of my favorites.
That's spitting, bro.
Is that not a white move though? You know
Yes,
what?
it
I
is.
can't get shit. Burn the
Burn the
school
school
down.
down, yeah. And the whole episode's in black and white. So it's just funny as shit. Yeah, it's crazy. White, I think it's called White Wigga, Dark Wigga. Don't quote me on that, but I think it's the second season. Super good episode. But yeah, what would I rate this? I'd probably give it. What did I say? A 4?
No, Rich Wigga, Poor Wigga.
Rich Wigga, yeah,
Season 3, episode 9.
yeah. That's a good episode. So I would check that out to get more background on Cam, and he's gonna be a star. He's gonna be a star for sure. This movie's not really gonna hold him back, but it's buns. It's not good. I wish I could have directed this way better. Like I wish they would have gave it to somebody else or change the script a little bit
Yeah.
because it has so much potential, and they could have dove deep into the cult aspect. Because at the end, I don't know if you guys seen Ready or Not, but at the end,
Oh, Ready or Not is so good.
it turns into Ready or Not at the end.
Ready or
the
Not is
devil
so good.
shows. You can't really see him. He's like a mystical air, and then he blows up the rest of the devil worshippers. That's how the movie ends. And the nigga walks out of the stadium. It's a weird movie. It could have been executed better, so because of that, I'm gonna give it a 4. And I hope we never talk about him again.
A 4.
A 4.
You're giving the same thing he gave Fantastic
Yes,
Four.
yes. And I'm being a dick. I'm being hard on it because I know that it could have been way better. It's not like just a shitty movie. It could have actually.
You're saying that
been
because
something.
of the people involved, though.
No, because of the story,
Fair enough.
because of how it was filmed, the lore that they touched a little bit, like when Marlon was explaining about the blood, but he didn't even go into that a lot. He was just like, yeah, this is blood passed down, and it just makes you stronger.
I just drank somebody else's blood.
Basically, and they're like, okay. And he's like, now you have to kill me because only one of us is gonna walk out of here alive. And they're like, all right. And then they they fight, and one dies, and Cam walks out.
Mike to Kobe to Bron.
And then he walks out to see like the owner. And okay, I'm sorry, I'm missing parts. He walks out to see the owner of the team and all the other people who run the team, and they basically hint that he's been set up as a kid. Like this has kind of been his
That's the Jordan Peele kicking
his
in
destiny.
That's what that as soon as you said that, all I heard was Jordan Peele kicking in.
Yeah.
Because it's the same as Get Out. Like you've been put in this spot to get this kind of admiration,
But
to receive this kind of gift.
But had they gone into that, had they been like, your dad was setting you up to be in this fucking cult your entire life, like that would have been so interesting. But
I agree.
They dropped the ball. I hope we never talk about him again, please. Please.
Hey, Brandon, go see him next week.
I'm sorry we were on this for so long, but I had to. Peacemaker. You want to talk about Peacemaker?
You do that or In Whose Name?
Who in Whose Name? We're going to talk about In Whose Name, and then we'll talk about Peacemaker. In Whose Name, if y'all don't know, is Kanye documentary. I've been talking enough.